Hey guys, Steven here, Fanatic Perspective. Odell Beckham has been traded to the Cleveland Browns. This is not a drill. He has been traded to the Cleveland Browns for a first, third. It looks like Jabril Peppers as well. So, guys, I mean, as many of those of you who follow this channel that are Cowboys fans, it's big news for us in the NFC East. One of the best players in our division, one of the most dominant players at his position, leaving the division, headed to the AFC North and Cleveland Browns. First of all, starting with Cleveland, if you're a Cleveland Browns fan, what a time to be alive. I mean, you now have an offense with Baker Mayfield, Nick Chubb, Jarvis Landry, Odell Beckham, David Njoku, pretty solid offensive line. Freddie Kitchens is in there. We'll see how he does as the head coach. He did a really good job last year as the OC with Baker as he set the rookie record for touchdown passes. So real exciting time if you're a Cleveland Browns fan. I mean, this has to be the most exciting time they've had since they've come back to the NFL, bar none in terms of anticipation for the season. Especially with Pittsburgh moving on from Antonio Brown, the Ravens, in flux right now themselves, moving on from Eric Weddle. We'll see what moves they make, but very, very interesting, the level of aggressiveness from Cleveland. We saw some of that energy on Twitter where they were talking about they had the eyeballs. Also, they traded for Olivier Vernon as well. So, big moves on both sides of the ball, both coming the way of the New York Giants. And if you're a Giants fan or NFC East follower, this is full-blown rebuild at this point. They're accumulating picks, accumulating assets. Obviously, they felt like they made a mistake with the signing of Odell, but just not with the production on the field, but just where they were as a franchise and his attitude and leadership or lack thereof in the locker room. Who knows? I think this is going to be good for Odell because I really do think Odell loves football. I think being with a guy like a Jarvis Landry, who's a brother to him, the LSU background will bring the best out of him, and he can, hopefully he can get away from that New York mess, trying to be a diva and getting caught up in all that. Get back to his roots, get back to playing football. From a New York perspective, as a rival fan, I'm curious to know how Giants fans feel about this. I'm curious to know how other fans in the NFC East, especially Landon Collins, having signed with the Washington Redskins. And I haven't done really any free agency coverage on here. A lot of things going on right now, but just saw this as I was getting ready to head out for a meeting, and unbelievable. So, Blast, please chime in with your thoughts. Just wanted to get a quick video up just with mine. I tell you right now, Browns are going to be on a lot of nationally televised games. When you have a young quarterback like that, and the wide receiving core and the weapons he now has, it's gonna be great. So appreciate y'all as always, and look forward to hear what everyone's thoughts are. Later.